fucking vote while I'm in the box.
Yeah, you can.
There's a poll right now.
Yeah.
What?
It is.
We want to talk about cheese.
Yeah,
What the heck happened? Is it AI?
Yeah, I love Munster cheese and I love provolone.
What?
I'm just kidding. We don't have to. I was just doing that for Southern.
I wasn't going to go live. I was just going to, do my thing this weekend. But once again, I had to hear someone speaking on my son.
Well, I miss when just having good conversation.
Well, that's how. What? No, I don't want to manage a poll. What the actual?
I can end it. I'll probably end it right now.
But
between us,
the thing is there is no excuse why they felt the need to go there. There is no excuse. There's no excuse to mention my deceased godson as well. There's no excuse. I don't give a crap what you say. You have no excuse at all. None. And you guys go over there and this is what I hear in their life. Yeah. Do you think it's cute? Do y'all think it's cute? Because actually I was doing that in that live, mocking you guys, so you're repeating it, mocking yourself, dummy. But keep it going.
Like a magpie.
They're so
the little magpies over there.
I want to make
I was watching the live earlier and I heard the conversation start and I went and looked and I didn't see you guys live, and then I was listening to the conversation and like I said, Violet had a lot to say, and to come over here, like she's proving the point, like, no, you are literally aggravating the fuck out of me now because I see it. I see it plain as day what you're doing, and you keep doing it to Shannon in front of my fucking face, and you don't know it.
I just told her that I just didn't want any arguing in my boxes tonight, or whatever this morning. I just don't want it.
Her whole energy was opposite of what she came over here. Oh, I don't want to argue, but you wanted Shannon completely alone. You were like, Janna's like blind and, Shannon's going to fuck her over too. And it was just one thing after another.
As if I don't have a brain and I'm dumb and I'm not smart enough to handle myself, handle my own.
If I were to take the transcript from that live and feed it to ChatGPT, what it would summarize is a bunch of women upset that they are no longer on the inside of your circle. They are coming from a hurt place of being on the outside, and it's going to continue as long as they are on the outside, is what I hear.
Well, and the thing is, it didn't have to go that way. It didn't have to be that way. Not at all. Not at all. It did not have to go that way, but they made it go that way, not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
I am saying for me. I understand this is your platform. Now, if you ever want to speak to Violet and you want to have a conversation with her, you can have that, but I will not be up here. She will not. I will leave your live. I won't even watch your live. If Violet is in your box having a conversation with you, I don't even want to hear her. I don't want to be around her. There is nothing that could come out of her mouth that will be relevant enough for me to hear.
I don't like listening to her lie to you, so I typically scroll past too because I know she's full of shit. And then lying to your face and gaslighting you pisses me off, so that's why I leave when she's here.
It's all because I'm friends with Janna, and Janna wants to be friends with me.
Yes.
And Violet wants Janna to herself. She wants Janna to be mine.
Yep. And that's what I hear listening to Violet's complaints.
And all I'm going to say is, I get it. Everyone thinks that I control Janna's platform. I do not. I don't control Janna. I don't, but I will tell you, I would never allow anybody to come into my live and speak to Janna the way that Violet speaks to me. I would never allow it.
Well, it's not allowed in my live for sure, and Violet's fucking blocked. So
Violet will have a civil conversation. She's going to come up here and try to demean me. try to
And she
degrade.
does every time. She does it to Janna in her own fucking box. I've listened to it, and that's what it pisses me off.
No resolution with Violet. It's a fight. And there's no reason to have a conversation if there's no resolution.
Exactly. You stand firm in that.
Here's my resolution. You leave me the fuck alone. Stay the fuck away from me. I want nothing to do with you. I never want to have a conversation with you. There's nothing to resolve with me. I don't care. Move on about your life. Think what you want to think about me. I give no fucks, Violet, none. Leave me alone. Stay away from me. And if Violet wants you in a box, or if Janna wants you in a box, and she says, hey, I want to have a conversation with Violet, you know what I'm going to tell Janna? You know what, Janna? That's cool. I'm going to dip out, honey. And when she leaves your box and leaves your live, I'll be more than happy to come back. That's what's going to happen.
Done and done.
And it's no disrespect to Janna. There's nothing that Violet can say. There's nothing that I even want to hear come out of her mouth. Now, if Janna wants to hear it, that's on Janna. But for me, I'm setting that boundary. Stay the fuck away from me. Leave me alone. You are clearly obsessed. Your post about me. By the way, the ones with the wind chimes with the cats chasing me on your videos, that was kind of funny, Violet. Not gonna lie.
It's just the chronic obsession. Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, it can be days and days and days of peace, and they get fucking bored, and all of a sudden, bam.
Yep.
It's like, just move the fuck on.
Well, but I guess since I'm not like, listen, if you're a cat person, that's cool. I'm more of a dog person, and wind chimes aren't my thing. I really find wind chimes annoying. They're not peaceful to me. It's just a bunch of chatter in the background that I don't find.
See, I love wind chimes. I
There's
do.
a cat right here.
I do.
Right in my face.
Kitty.
Yeah, but according to Violet, I guess I'm a terrible person because I don't like cats and wind chimes. So I guess I'm a terrible person.
Just, Shannon,
Fucking
quit.
God damn, RT. Can I come to Alaska? Fuck it.
Yeah, you
Hold on,
absolutely
let me
can.
just
It'd
let
be a
me
good
say
place to
this.
come chill out right now.
Let me say this. At my age in my life, people really need to come to the terms of picking and choosing your battles wisely. And I have never seen so much pettiness in my entire life with these women until this app came along. It is absolutely crazy to me. There is such a thing as agreeing to disagree.
Yes.
There is such a thing as forgiveness. There is such a thing as if you don't like someone, then why in the hell do you talk about them every single day, all day long? All day. I will be working and
they're no longer
I'll
a
check
hater.
it
They're
and
your
then
number one fan.
yeah, I'll be distracted and doing something, right? And I'll just go to the TikTok real quick when I'm bored, la la la, and there it is. Every single day. Every day. Imagine being obsessed with someone knowing you don't like them, right? The obsession is unbelievable.
Janna, do you know what's crazy is I won't even be watching TikTok, and Mike will be like, on, going through his phone, and he'll be scrolling, and he'll scroll in somewhere, and I'll be like, "Is that my fucking voice?" And he's like, "Yep, they're replaying your life." I'm like, "Fuck it, hey!" And I'm like,
Turn
"Keep
it off.
He does.
And really, like you said, Shannon, nobody cares. They're not getting new views. They're not getting a new audience. It's a stagnant chat. You can grow your platform if you stop talking about it.
Listen, I'm about to make my platform about wiener dogs, cheese, and perfume. That's it.
Stick to that. Stick to it. Quit giving these people air.
There's a lot of cheese in real life. What are you talking
Quit
about?
letting them eat at your fucking table.
Yeah.
You deserve nothing.
It's shredded cheese, honey. We like shredded cheese. What are we talking about, babe?
Hey, did you guys see the recall of the Sargento? Was it Sargento? Shredded cheese. There was a recall on it for some reason.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, well, shit.
I know. I'm not
at the grocery store no more, so I'm not aware of those things.
You're lucky.
Listen, I'm at this point, like, look, I'm sure, and I'm probably just gonna have to log off for the rest of the weekend because I'm sure they're probably gonna hold a few lives about,
I'm
what.
sure. Yep, I'm sure you're right.
Just go
So I'm
live.
probably more than likely, the next couple of days. No, it's not because I'm scared, or if it's no because I don't want to do. Honestly, I'm so fucking drained from this shit.
It is
So
draining.
I even told Jana, I was like, look, I don't even want to go live tonight because she asked earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to go live. Miley had her shots today. She's not feeling the best. And I said, we got some stuff going on. And I said, I just kind of want to chill and hang out. And she said, fine. And, we're just up late because we're night owls. We're watching a movie. And then all of a sudden, Mike scrolls, you were on your phone. And,
Don't blame this on me.
yeah, you were on your phone. And then
Don't blame
Unknown
this
was
on
like,
me.
where you at, Shannon? Come on. I done
No,
shared
it
live.
was
And I was
my
like,
choice
fuck
to go up
me.
there. It had nothing to do with me. Nope.
Fuck me. And then Jana was
Nothing
live, and I
to
was
do
like,
with
well,
me.
fuck. Now Jana's live. I gotta go. I gotta go to my safe place. Space.
Southern,
Hey,
does it count if I watch
Facebook and
movies with
TikTok, they can
Sophie, my
run the
kitty
Well,
live.
cat?
you can
Does that
guarantee
count?
that I was scrolling my sneakies and sitting there watching it and listening to it. And as soon as I heard that you were live, because I had just woke up, and I was like, oh fuck no, 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 no. I've been listening to this shit. I fell asleep because it was so draining to me listening to it. Nope, no Shannon. No Shannon.
Live. I was like, oh my god, she came and saved me. I'm going over back. I'm coming home. I'm coming
It's the
home.
ghost of
Exactly.
RT. These
That's what
people are
That's
like,
well,
oh, you're friends with Shannon? I've been friends with Shannon. I haven't
well,
supported this fucking behavior in a hot minute. Catch up.
well. Listen though. Here's the one other thing. Just because they go that low and speak on my son and my godson, my deceased godson, um, does that mean I'm gonna seek revenge? No. Nope.
No.
It doesn't. Does that mean I am going to be live all weekend telling them off? No,
No.
no. But as any mother, I am very protective over my kids, no matter if they're grown or how old they are. I'm going to be always protective until the day I die.
Nobody should be speaking on a deceased child.
Well, not only that either. And my son hasn't done a damn thing to any of them.
What Megan does.
Deceased child, live
Yeah,
child,
Megan's
doesn't
the one.
matter.
Megan was the one that was speaking on my godson, correct?
Yes, and
Kids
then
off
Shannon's
limits.
dead parent too. At some point in time.
When
I
did
want to
this
know who
happen?
came
So I
in
can.
here
When did this happen?
last night, RT.
Okay, because I'm gonna.
I want to know who came in here and had the name of my deceased godson. You guys are too scared to come in your real name and tell me who you were, huh?
Who said that comment?
You're a coward. You are nothing but a coward.
Who said
But we have to say, Megan is the one that came in here first and mentioned him.
Yep. It was probably a follower of hers.
Yep, Megan came in here on her account, and she brought.
Megan shouldn't have even been bringing that up into an argument. I'm getting sick and tired of Megan's boldness and this whole speaking on kids and weaponizing children. Like, kids are off fucking limits. Period.
And you know what's crazy, RT, is I had just got through saying and complimenting her daughter because I absolutely, no matter what Megan thinks of me, no matter what I think of Megan, her daughter has nothing to do with any of this. And I
No.
have always adored her. I have always thought, God, she's such a, smart young lady, and she is so sweet, and I've never, ever, ever had anything bad to say about her, ever, ever.
Mm.
And the thing is, Megan, it's disgusting because you're trying to make me pay the price for standing up for myself, and because I forgave Shannon. Shannon's over here, so I'm gonna have to pay the price too, when you know damn well that I would never do anything like that to jeopardize your daughter, ever, ever, ever. And Shannon knows that I didn't agree with what happened. She knows that, but she also took accountability for that. But tell me something, Megan. with you coming in here and talking on my deceased godson, how does that make you any better? Huh?
It doesn't, and it goes against everything she said in that live I played last night on the first night she come out here. She's a walking contradiction, which was the name of a fucking troll account in the chat. Just want to point that out. But everything that she said that she wasn't about on this app, she is currently doing. And I muted her ass last night. I told her how pissed I was, and I wasn't going to sit and argue with her because I was replaying, like, I was going about Hallie. This is about Hallie because she's done a lot of crap that's gotten my side's attention. So I've been digging because we all know my relationship with Hallie. May's had the relationship with Hallie. And there was some stuff that Megan allowed on her platform of Hallie's friend to play about Tiffany, which wasn't cool. Like, this needs to stop. Quit weaponizing everything. Quit weaponizing children. If you are angry at somebody on the internet, go be angry. But it's stupid. It's the internet. You shouldn't be calling jobs. You shouldn't be hunting down jobs. You shouldn't be hunting down kids. You shouldn't be making up rumors based on a sentence that you cherry picked about somebody's fucking life. I get so tired of the rewriting of a life.
Right? Right? And they act like they know so much about Shannon, so much about me when they know nothing.
Nothing.
They know nothing.
I have a quick question. Do you think that Pedro sent that text message thread to Mallory because she had a moral compass and because she thought what I said was wrong? No, she sent that shit to Mallory because she knew that it was going to once again get people
fueled up, fired up. Yep.
It wasn't because Pedro sent that text because she has a moral compass and she did the right thing, because she's been sitting on this shit for many, many months. And I find it very weird that you bitches keep old text messages in your phone, someone you no longer even fuck with, because you think you can come back and show it. So like I said, Pedro or whoever else, if you got any messages, please show it, send it, whatever. If I texted it, I said it. What now what? Okay.
The thing is, when they go grab all this old shit, because they do it to me all the time, there's no context. There's no who, what, when, where, how, or why. It's just one of those. There's no context around. It's just wrong that you said it. But in what context was it said? Because if it matters in the court of law, it should matter in any other fucking situation. When people come to me and they're like, so-and-so was shit talking to you, it's like, well, what did they say? And I'll hear it and I'm like, oh, okay. And it's like an inside joke. And I'm like, no, you might think they're shit talking, but I don't take it that way. So what somebody says, you know, one person might take one way, but the other person isn't offended by it. It's like, it's all personal fucking taste. If you don't like the restaurant, don't go there.
Exactly. And here's another question for Pedro. Pedro, if you thought it was so wrong with the conversation that you had with Shannon, why didn't you bring this up when it took place?
It didn't fit a narrative.
Instead, you waited months and months to throw that in there, but it bothers you so much, right? But you sat with that in your phone for months. Clearly, don't come to me and tell me that it bothers you that much, because if it did, you would have spoke on it a lot sooner than now.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that she was like, you know what, Megan, I'm going to go through all my text messages that me and Shannon had, and I'm going to see if I can find something. And I'm going to scroll, and I'm going to take these two little screenshots. And there it is. We found the golden ticket that's going to fucking bury her. That's gonna fucking cancel.
That's exactly what people do. I've seen it happen. I've watched it a million times, and that's what they do, baby. And you just have to know that they're going to keep doing that until they run out of material, and they're going to keep reusing the old shit until everybody fucking leaves them because they're tired of hearing about Shannon.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. It's literally every single day. Every day.
But Pedro, if you're gonna do the phone dump, let's go from start to finish, baby. Let's say what you say. Let's say what I say. Let's say what you say. Let's say what I say. Show it all, baby girl. Because remember, Pedro, when you said, "Oh my God, please don't ever
Shannon.
Uh-huh.
We already know
Are-
that they'll
are-
never do that. We already know that context will never happen with these people.
Never. You know
We
what?
all can clearly see there's a lot missing. Okay, like when I look at it, I'm like, okay, where's before and after? Those are questions I ask as an audience member, and most normal people do too. Their echo chamber is always going to clap for them.
Right.
Those are the people. I sit there on my sneaky and I go to my main and hit block. I don't want to see you. My block list is a mile fucking long. It's a mile long.
Mine is becoming that way.
I don't care. If you are that much against me, you don't need to be anywhere around me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do I need to have you around me? Why is it a follow back for me? You don't like me. You obviously don't need to be around me. Let me help you out the fucking door.
Hey, Mallory, you know what's really funny is I took a screenshot of something that I sent somebody today, and it was something I said about you. And I literally told Mike, I'm half tempted to take a screenshot of all the shit I talk about Mallory and just hold a live and do a phone number myself.
No.
On a tablet, second.
Don't get these, like, Mallory needs to go back to doing what she used to do. She's gotten too comfortable with vile people again, and it's affecting her personality, and it's coming out in her behavior again. I hope she checks herself, because she's going to wreck herself again going low. She's lost a lot of people, and she doesn't need to lose more, and that will happen on her own. There's a lot of vile side that's hanging around certain people's chats, and so I can kind of see where some of this is coming from, and I need you all to just stay on the moral high ground, okay? And not emotionally react, because I can see the wave coming, because I was in Smash's chat tonight too, going, ooh, I don't like what I'm seeing down here. There's some people. And I did take a screenshot and send it to my side and go, look who's hanging out here. There's going to be some fucking problems. There's going to be some boat rocking. And with these kids being talked about, that's their bag. That's what they do. And they're hanging out around these people, because some of these people were there the night that Megan was introduced to TikTok, right? They were in that live. They were in that chat. They are familiar with Megan. They know her. So I can see where if there's the fake accounts that like to run around our chats, running around their chats, doing this shit, I can see where a lot of this is connecting. Don't play into it. That is the best thing I could tell you. Observe it. Observe it. And speak of it in a third, like an object, that it's happening, be aware of it, be cognizant, speak of it happening, right? Make people aware, but do not feed into that beast, because that's what it's wanting.
That's true. That is true. That is very true.
Janna, you are a beautiful human. Common
I guess
sense.
so. I'm not perfect, right? I did say things here and there that may offended or hurt somebody, but and as like I repeat this one more time, as any parent would be, I'm extremely protective and very passionate about making sure that my kids, even though they're grown, but I still want them safe. And that includes being spoke on. I will still be extremely protective over that too. So, OG, for the love of God, you think that, you're doing your big one by continuing to speak on my son? You're pawn scum, and may God have mercy on your soul. And Florida man, I know what you did too. I do.
So
I do.
Let me warn you that this new crowd that Whitty has found herself gravitating towards loves to weaponize children. So even if it's not Whitty, the people that she's sitting with, who she lets make a comfortable spot in their lives and think that they're being all cute and funny and buddy, they're literally using her. So just be prepared for that, please.
Well, you know what? That's on her. I'm not her babysitter. She's a grown
I know,
woman.
but because it's an issue for you, those type of will fixate on that and come in here with troll accounts and just be disgusting. Very much will. Because kids aren't off limits to those people.
It is disgusting. It's disgusting that they go to that level knowing damn well that I would never do that to them. Never. I would never do that to anybody, and I would never do that to them, and they know that. So to do that what was the main purpose to what did to Shannon by doing that to me? Was it because you have nothing else to say about me because you know that I've done nothing to you? Nothing.
But can I call something else out? Alyssa, you upset because someone brought up your grandma. Mama Bear, you were upset because someone spoke on your deceased mom. And y'all were crazy about that. But how do y'all feel knowing that Megan came over here and brought up Janna's deceased godson? What are your thoughts on that?
Good question.
There's a lot of self-reflection that needs to be done by everybody. You know what I mean? Because we wouldn't be speaking of these things negatively if we weren't coming from a hurt place ourselves. That's inward that people need to start reflecting.
You know, I'm just gonna I'm gonna do this. And I know that I don't owe anybody an explanation, but let me just make this clear.
Right.
My godson was only 15 and a half when he passed away. Okay? He had just been told that his mom had 6 months or less to live. All right? He has been in my life since he was 8 years old. He wasn't my blood, but he was still considered my son. He had passed away due to an accidental overdose because he became reckless because he was going to lose his mom. So he passed away in his sleep, and he was on life support for a week. And we all had to go through that and say goodbye to a 15-and-a-half-year-old.
Sorry.
And you guys want to go to my page and grab that and come in here with his name? Really? What if that happened to your kids?
That is
or to your
exactly the kind
godchildren,
of
huh?
behavior of the people that Whitty is allowing around her. That's exactly what they do. And they also know Megan. So if it was a fake account that came in here,
It was.
that better not have been you.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'm going to tell that is the disgusting group of people. And I'm not going to fucking stand for it.
Let's see, is there one rule for them and another for us? Yes, exactly. Is there one rule for them and another for us?
But Maymay's down there agreeing with me. This is familiar, is it not, Maymay? And that's why I was replaying that live last night so people could see the connection with Grow, Megan, and the shit that's going on because too many kids are being weaponized and spoke on this side of TikTok.
You know,
and they're skating around over here on this side.
Listen, I don't care. They can say whatever they want about me. I don't care. I can take it. But to go after my son and then my deceased godson, just leave them alone. I don't care what you say. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. Go ahead. Please leave them alone. His mother is not here anymore. And you have no idea the grief that I hold. For what, 5 years later? No, you don't know what it's like. Yeah, and so to do something like that, so and vile, you have no idea what happened about and the grief that his entire family went through. You guys don't know that, and I wouldn't want any of your kids ever. Right. And Florian, I know you had a part. I you have no It's not.
You know, no, you so hard for Meg came over here or to have her. How do y'all feel about it?
Motivate people to get people to see their level. Nothing they do to you hurt more than losing them.
Right.
And don't
have to go too far. reason for any of them. I you know, you are change other
Oh, it's
other people those right. So let's
we check on good. Hey, how that there's say just this operate. Right, Jan. That
I'm in the